another day at the office then for your veteran right-hander, efficient, even had to get more work in, ground balls, just operating at 90, sometimes 68, I think once. So just pretty standard for Wainwright.
Yeah, efficient. Very standard. Very much. We don't take it for granted. Comes out of the gate looking like what we typically see out of Wayno, and represented that in all form and function today. You know, Demonstrated good lesson for all our pitchers, man. Control counts, make your pitches, work at a good pace, and then let your defense play. Punch outs are there when they're there, but he did a great job today, obviously.
Commish, Rick Hummel.
Shildt, would you say Carpenter had a pretty good nothing for 2 day today?
No question about it, no doubt about it. He makes the play to his right, so he makes a really plus defensive play. It's a ball right on the screws into the shift, and then puts a really good swing on a ball to the outfield. So I think Carp had a really very positive day for him. So yes, sir, I would say that.
How has he progressed at second base after not having much time there the last few years?
It's a guy that really is a baseball player. I mean, look, we say that, of course, they're all baseball players, but this is a guy that grew up with it, has moved around, bounced around, takes ground balls different positions anyway. So, and he's just a guy that gets it done. So, not surprising he's able to get back in there and start to feel comfortable. Of course, we'll still get him work.
One last one, if you would. What kind of reports did you have on Heinemann's throwing ability?
Yeah, just good exchange. Accurate. Pretty much what we saw today. Really nice job. Glad you brought it up. I know you guys just talked to him, but really good job of being able to cut a couple guys down, and pitchers did their part, but came up, good quick exchange, good accurate throw.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Zach Silver, MLB.com.
Mike, what did you make of Matt's outing on the mound? You worked those 2 walks towards the end. Is that the kind of outing you want to see, especially in spring training? The stakes aren't too high to see him work through that kind of situation.
Libertor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Stuff was good. Stuff was crisp. I know it looked like he was feeling good. You'd have to ask him, but stuff was coming out nice. Didn't get a pitch to go his way. Had a walk and then got behind again, regrouped a little bit maybe, and made his pitch to get the lefty out to end the inning. So I thought his stuff was good. Breaking ball had a nice shape to it. Good life on the fastball. Like his demeanor, liked his pace. That was really positive first outing, considering he hadn't pitched competitively like that in about a year.
And this isn't specific to him, but he's one of a lot of guys who haven't gotten in that game atmosphere in over a year. So how important is it for them to kind of really take in this time and get back to that groove, and not quickly, but just in general?
Yeah, Zach, it is important. It's good to get these guys going and playing again, and get some at bats and innings. Of course, we got some guys that obviously we have some priorities to get that going as well. That did get some opportunities last year in summer camp, and of course our regulars that played with us during the course of the season. We've done our best to accommodate what that looks like. Done a good job with the camp as far as creating opportunities for guys to compete. But ultimately, it's always good to get those guys out there and play against another jersey.
Jeff Jones, Belleville News.
Mike, Commish mentioned the ball that Carpenter had out to the track early in the game. Were there a couple others here that maybe had some ballpark effects? Gorman had one maybe to the gap on the pull side, and Justin Williams, especially in his first at bat. Justin's like he kind of stung that ball the other way into left center.
Yeah, I mean, Dean's got its rightful notoriety of being a pitcher's park, and so I think some guys put some really good swings on it. You mentioned the 3. Williams put a really good swing, drove that ball to left field, which we like to see, and Gorman probably just missed his, but put a good swing on it, and we've already addressed it. Carp put a good swing, so yeah, we keep taking good swings, and we'll many of those we can get on the baseball, we'll feel really happy about it.
You mentioned this morning that you guys wanted to give a shot to a couple guys, maybe get a couple chances to get in and get in some game speed today. Is Justin a guy especially who needs to take advantage of that, can take advantage of that, and sort of show all the tools and maybe the ways he can help you here? He's obviously kind of in an interesting spot roster-wise.
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like looking back, I don't know exactly, but Justin got as many at-bats as about anybody last year in spring training before he got shut down. Got a fair amount of opportunities in summer camp, and we continue to want to provide a guy like Justin opportunities because he's got a nice skill set. We want to give him an opportunity to play, and similar to Lane and Dean and all the guys that are competing for some of those spots, we want to give them chances. And similar to last year, we'll run him out there and he's really looked good in the outfield too. So we'll give him a shot at it and see where it ends. Where the competition ends at the end of spring.
Kamish, do you have another one?
I do. Mike Maroff has been on 3 times in 2 games. What have you seen from him?
Glad you brought it up. This guy's done a nice job. Quality at bats, both sides of the plate. Made a nice little pick on the throw from Heinemann. Stayed in there, showed some toughness. Started double play. He's had a nice camp. He's off to a nice start. He's a good player. We've competed against him in the past, and he's the kind of guy that likes to play and has some skill sets, and he's done a nice job getting off to a really nice start.
What's his best position?
I don't know. It's give me a little more time to assess that because the compliment to him is that we feel like he can play second, short, and third, and play them all competently. But we haven't seen as much, enough of them to really give you a best position at this point.
Derek Gould?
Mike, I wonder if I might ask you to elaborate a little bit on Justin Williams, especially that first at bat today, that fastball he swings through, and then he puts that charge in that ball. It seemed like that maybe is the improvement that he's made. He's always had a live bat, but that he's able to take it into a game. Is that sort of what you guys saw?
It's about the game, taking the game. That's one of the things that, we want to make sure guys are getting the opportunities, getting comfortable, getting their timing down, but we are looking to see guys put good swings on the baseball, and then after that, we take our shot at it. But yeah, Justin's a capable guy, otherwise he wouldn't be here, and it's good to get those opportunities for him and see him put a nice swing on the ball and he drove to left field.
Is he doing that with consistency at the alternate site camp too? That I guess is where I was going with it. He has a jolt.
His numbers were, it's hard to really evaluate the alternate site. You didn't really get an opportunity for those guys to actually square up and play games. They played a lot of modified games, simulated games, situational games. I wasn't there. It's hard to quantify what the body of work looked like.
Jeff Jones?
Hey, Mike, on the TV broadcast today, I guess Mad Dog mentioned that Jordan got clocked at 102 yesterday, maybe, as he was out there throwing. I know you love the velocity question, so I guess I needed to ask what you thought and what your reaction was when you saw that number when the report came back on Jordan.
It's not anything that we're happy for Jordan. Look, it's a benchmark. We're not looking for Jordan to light up the radar gun, but it's a good benchmark that he got in a live competition and was able to throw at that velocity. And but again, we're not asking Jordan to go out. It's more about his health and his execution of pitches than it is about trying to reach a velocity number.